good evening, and rather good afternoon, good morning, because we have got so many people watching from different zones. So I would like to welcome three stalwarts, Mr. D.K. Bakshi, Ms. Shikha Gupta, and Ms. Melanie Falve, to another interesting episode of Kuriya Talk. A woman with a voice is by definition a strong woman. So today we are going to talk about from power to women empowerment. So, to talk about this particular initiative, Mr. D.K. Bakshi is the founder of Women Power, a global movement. What Sir has done over the years, definitely we'll talk about it. But a very, very pertinent question. Why a man has taken this initiative of spreading women power into the global world? Is there any specific reason for doing this? What are your takes on this? And especially to two women leaders, those who have joined this.
First of all, Sandhya, thank you very much for inviting me along with two super women power, Melanie from Spain and Shikha from south of India. They are really great super duper women power. And their contribution to this movement is fascinating and fantastic, along with many other women. I should not forget about all those women who have contributed. Now, when you come to the first question which you have put up is a very important and a relevant question because a lot of people have been talking to me last 18 months about this. There's no doubt, there's no doubt, and I repeat, there's no doubt in life that women is power. And in India, as Indians, we call it Shakti, Nari Shakti, women power. I am a product of my mom. My mother lost her husband, my father, when my mom was just 41-year old. And she brought us up to what we are today. We are all brothers, sisters in the global world, making an impact. But this mom of ours has been one of the most fascinating persons of our life. There's nothing equivalent to mom. And my mom, especially, she's watching me from there. Yesterday was her, in our Indian tradition, we are right now going through a Pitra Paksh, the 15 days, remembering our people who have left us. And yesterday was her start day. And she has been the power behind all of us, the family as an overall family. And personally for me, she has been the women power. And we lost her in 2019 before COVID. And when the COVID started, we were already working on this concept of women empowerment. We had done a lot of programs. And that's where it hit. Why don't we talk about women power, women power, women power, women power, women power? And then Dr. Kiran Bedi, another women power of my life, my mentor, my coach. And along with her, we started the movement in April 2020. Melanie has been part of that from day one. And that's how it started. So for me, in my entire journey of excellence, whatever I have done, women have played a lot of role. My mom, my two sisters, my wife, my lot of colleagues in various countries, almost in 20, 25 countries where I have worked. So they have played a key role in what I am today. A lot of friends I have known among women more than men, for sure. And they have been the strength of my life. So therefore, that is the reason that I started this, and I feel so proud about it. And I'm emotional about it. I'm mad about it. And when we go further, we will talk about the story of excellence of many women in the world, many women, many colors, many nationalities, many religions. So we will be talking further about it. But today, again, I dedicate this hashtag Women Power to my mom, after that, Dr. Kiran Bedi, and many other women. Thank you very much.
Right. I think I would like to ask two women leaders that they would like to get empowered by men or by women, and what is their take about this women empowerment? And not only that, to all the little women who are watching this show particularly, I would like to say that never doubt that you are valuable and powerful and deserving of every chance and opportunity in the world to pursue and achieve your own dreams. So over to Shika ma'am, and then of course we'll talk to Milani ma'am and get her perspective too.
Thank you, Sandhya, for having this powerhouse over here. It's amazing to share the platform with DK Bakshi sir and Melanie from Spain. Empowering Sandhya, according to me, each one of us can empower each other. Whether a man empowers a woman or a woman empowers a woman, right? What does empowerment mean? It's all about self belief, self esteem, and creating avenues for yourself, right? Showcasing your talent, showcasing your capabilities, showcasing your achievements, making a difference to the society, making a difference in the roles that you're playing, role as a mother, role as a wife, role as a woman, role as a corporate person, role as an entrepreneur. Women empowerment is all about self belief, self esteem, and creating a value for yourself. Right? A woman is no less than anybody. In fact, a woman has the power to produce. A woman gives birth, right? A woman creates a family, a society, a world. Like D.K. Bakshi sir said, Nari Shakti, right? Most of the goddesses in Indian mythology are women, right? You want money, you go to Lakshmi. You want education, you go to Saraswati, and so on and so forth, right? So women, right from the inception of women herself, right, has been supreme. It's just that different societies, different religions, different demographics, different cultures treat women very differently. But women is always at the heart of any society, any family. And we always say, right, you educate one woman, you educate a family because she educates children and so on and so forth. You educate a man, you just educate one person, right? So women empowerment is all about, and in India, right, it's all about the self-belief, self-esteem, path that you want to create for yourself, right, which is beneficial for one and all in the society. That's how I would sum women empowerment.
Right. Over to Milani ma'am.
Okay, thank you. So there's very little I can add to what Shika said, because that's definitely the definition I also agree with. I think what's really interesting, and you've both mentioned this, is that women empowerment is at different stages all around the world. And what's really fascinating is that we can advance and we can bridge the gap really fast now. So according to research, there's still 100 years to go for, you know, full women empowerment and equality. And I'm not willing to wait 100 years. I want to see that in my lifetime. And I want my nieces and my friends and my friends' daughters to be able to feel fully empowered. And on the one hand, we are already empowered. We are born with our power, but sometimes along the way we lose it because we keep giving to the family, giving to the career. We stop making choices. We tend to think we need to put everyone else first. So, and then we are, you know, made to decide whether career or family, when, you know, both can definitely be part of a person's life. They are a part of a man's life. They can be part of a woman's life if she decides to. It's all about choice. So what I really like about Women Power, a global movement, is that it allows us to collaborate and grow together and to exchange intelligence. So the situation of women in Spain, for instance, is I mean, of course, there's still many, many, many things to change. You know, there's mentalities, there's cultural beliefs, there's religious beliefs that also don't necessarily favor women in every case. But of course, we've advanced very, very fast in the last 100 years. What this means is that we can, you know, help our Indian women, for example, Indian sisters, and we can help them bridge that gap and advance faster. They don't have to wait another 100 years to achieve some of the rights we already have in Europe and in other parts of the world. So to me, there's sort of like a chain, if you like, of empowerment, and we can all, you know, pull and uplift, and that way we will be able to make those changes in less than 100 years, because it's totally possible. You just need to look at other places where they've done it and change mentalities. It's all about education in the end. If we start changing locally, we start changing our family. And I don't mean changing a person, okay? I don't mean that. I just mean showing them that there is a different reality and that maybe their beliefs regarding women are not necessarily the right ones in the 21st century. It's none of their fault. I think when people find it hard to understand empowerment, it's because they haven't sat down and thought about it. I'm sure the majority of people would be in favor of women having the same opportunities, the same rights, and obviously the same duties. We're not, you know, letting go of those. But, you know, it's just about showing them a different perspective, and we can do that collectively as a movement. So that's my view.
There comes the next question. Since you have talked about empowerment, women, do not you feel that men always love women to be empowered? And sometimes it is tough that women do not allow other women to be taking leads. This is a very, very pertinent question. We have seen all these in more movies, in serials, in our daily lives, in our offices. So, can you please, each one of you, throw some light? Because you will be talking from HR perspective. You must have got so many complaints about all these. So, would be very happy to get your perspective.
This
Yes,
question is to whom?
all three of you.
Okay, let's start with Fika.
As far as yeah, Sandhya, a very, very pertinent question. Like Melanie said, right? I don't think so. We, as a society, have in a very structured manner thought about empowerment. Who doesn't love to be empowered? Who doesn't love to be given this right to equal opportunity, dignity of labor, equal rights, equal place in the society, and so on and so forth, right? But yes, I think, like you rightly said, sometimes it's a woman who doesn't let another woman kind of proceed, progress, move ahead, right? In Hindi, we typically say, woman ही woman की दुश्मन है. A woman's enemy is a woman, not a man. And hence you have Mr. D.K. Bakshi sir promoting women power as a global movement. But yes, you see that rivalry, you see that jealousy between the same gender. Like, I am better than her, or I can deliver better than her, and so on and so forth. That's but natural. But I think the feeling of collective learning, collaborating, and growing together, right, has started to, thanks to COVID, maybe, right? Everybody's online, everybody's on these video calls, has started to set in, right? And as far as I'm concerned, in my work field or my network or HR, you see more and more collaboration. You see people uplifting each other, helping each other, walking that path together, right? Brainstorming, solving issues, right? It's us seeking help from each other. I think pre-COVID that was not the case, right? Maybe everybody was at work and they all wanted their supremacy, their power, their authority, my way or highway kind of doing things. I think COVID has brought more collaboration, more empathy, more room for tolerance, more patience, and women have learned to work together in groups, which I don't think so was the case maybe 2 years back or 1 year back. That would be my take on it.
Over to Melanie, please.
Okay, thanks. Yes, I have to agree again with Shika, obviously. It's, in a way, it's so sad that sometimes it's, among us women, the jealousy and the envy and the insecurities, it just comes down to insecurities, and people are not always um, performing from the best place. And, there's no judgment there. Everybody can change and grow and improve. But I would say we can be proactive about who we let into our circle. And our circle can be really little, or it can be a global circle, as is today. And I know for a fact that the minute I decided to be very responsible and very selective about the people I let into my circle, that's when magic happens, because you have the right people there, like-minded people. We might all be very different backgrounds, different creed, different whatever, but as long as they're good people who do things from a place of integrity, you can really create change in the world, and that has also a ripple effect. So I just love the way we have been able in all the different countries to create containers that are so safe for our women. I mean, I cannot be prouder of the women inside the Women Power Spain group. They're absolutely phenomenal. There's magic there. We've done so many things, and it's because we do it from a place of no judgment, total collaboration. It's all about collaboration over competition. We uplift each other. It's a safe place where they can speak about any topic. And of course, we need the men to walk beside us and collaborate and do, because we're never going to change things if we're doing it alone. But I think it's also very important to have safe spaces for women to speak about things that maybe they cannot speak about at home, or maybe one day they want to complain about the children being naughty, and that doesn't mean they don't love them, but they need a space where they can do that. I'm just giving a silly example. So in many ways, yes, women can be our worst enemies, but when you have the right group of people and the right container, magic happens, because we are able to do anything. So I just like the way women power has been designed. Because of that, we can really advance fast and create change for all these women and their families and their friends. And it's just such a huge ripple effect, because of the reason Shika was saying at the beginning. We have taken it as one of our, I would say, gifts. I don't even want to say a duty. It's our gift. We are able to impact so many lives. We don't have to be international leaders to do that. We are always, on a day-to-day basis, we are impacting the people we are interacting with. And if we do that from a place of integrity and love, I mean, the world would be different.
Absolutely. Right.
Beautiful.
So, yes.
I think,
Sir, we would like to get your perspective.
yeah, I think both Shika and Melanie have spoken very beautifully on this aspect. And my take is there's 3T I speak, which is trust, transparency, and togetherness. Trust leads to transparency, and when transparency is there, it leads to togetherness. What we have done at hashtag Women Power, a global movement, irrespective of color, irrespective of religion, irrespective of nationality, we created trust, and we were open from day one to all the people whosoever got involved. And in the process, we avoided that corporate jealousy. We avoided that pulling each other. Not at all. I tell you, I'm so thrilled and excited I'm acting as a motivator to the entire game plan of hashtag Women Power. That we said it's our mission. We are going to be contributing to this particular present generation so that the future generations can take it forward. As in the beginning, Milani said that it will probably take another 20, 50, 100 years. But can we make some steps forward? And I think in the beginning we took baby steps, and now we have taken jumps also. We have done many events. We have never lost any Saturday, irrespective of all odds in different parts of the world. But we never lost any Saturday. Every Saturday was covered. And in the process, when started contacting our women power around the world, whosoever came on these shows, their storytelling itself ignited the passion. Their storytelling itself gave strength to other women who were watching them, and including us, the learnability for among us as not only as moderators, as listeners, was amazingly beautiful because each and every woman we got here spoke about moving from that stress strain to sanity, moving from what made her to be successful irrespective of all odds. And it is a fact when we work in the corporate, I have been in the human resources, uh, men do support women because of obvious reasons. Because all men like women, whether it's your mother or sister, don't take me wrong, it's your mother or sister or a daughter, men are attracted to the opposite side for sure. So when you look at your mom, you are attracted. When you look at sister, you are attracted. When you look at your wife, you are attracted. When you look at your daughter, you are attracted. Daughter is very close to the father. So therefore, men are always willing to support the women. There are women when things come in terms of jealousy factor. In India, we call uski sari, meri sari se safed kyun? Why her why her sari is much more whiter than my sari, a woman talks about. Why she is so beautiful than me? So when we talk about this, we did not get into that thing because when we created the mission and the vision of our women power, and it was not created by DK Bakshi, it was created by the women around, all the 20 women of 20 countries. We said the vision would be empowered women living a dignified and safe life with the opportunities for growth, development, and well being. Now tell me, when I am a man, my mom is involved. My daughter, I don't have a daughter, but my brother has a daughter. My daughter is involved. My wife is involved. My colleagues are involved. And when this vision is coming to me, empowered women living a dignified and safe life with opportunities for growth, development, and well being, what will I do? I will go all out to support it. So when your vision is very clear, when your path is very clear, and behind this vision, we created a mission promote holistic development of women through well researched interventions for empowering women to become change enablers for the community by supporting them to develop to their full potential. Now, when your vision is clear, mission is clear, and you created a value system, all Milani was involved at that point of time in creating this. Values was care, courageous and compassionate, authentic and agile, resilient and robust, empowered and equality. CARE, I repeat, courageous and compassionate, authentic and agile, resilient and robust, empowered and equality. Now, when you look at this vision, mission, and values of this organization, this intervention, I will not say an intervention, which doesn't make us to earn $1 or 1 rupee or one Spanish money or 1 baht. We are not earning out of it. We are rather contributing from our side time, energy, effort, and making sure that we reach to the world. When your intentions are clear towards a mission, the results will be of unexpected nature. And then I have proved it in this hashtag human power. Intentions were clear by everyone who became part of it. And we did unimaginable work. Therefore, when we are moving on a road to success, there will be certain negativities. Become a duck frog. Keep moving, keep moving. Don't look at negatives. Move forward to the mission. And when you move forward to the mission, God is with you. Everything gets connected with the universe. And this is a true example of different religions, different countries, different nationalities coming together. So I believe women can be the biggest change maker of the world. And women are. You can see that happening. You just see that you see an organization with a CEO which is women, and see an organization which is many men keep on talking to me about this, but that's a fact of life. At home, your mom, your wife, who is running the house, is the real leader. We say we are the leaders, but actually the leader is somebody else. And it's a fact. And I am honored to have many women in my life in many countries where I worked in the corporate world from Asia, America, and Europe who contributed. My wife contributed. Even now, when I look, I'm staying in India right now. When you look at my two main leaders, and one is, Varsha, and another is Niti. And when you see them, they are the superpower of my organization. I really love them. I care for them. I believe they have contributed a lot to this entire movement. And then you get attached to so many women around the world who are every time contributing, and making sure that this is your vision because it becomes their vision. So, this vision statement, this value statement is not mine. It is the vision statement, value statement. All the women power ladies who got involved into this. It is Milani's mission and vision. It is Shikha's, it is Varsha's, it's Niti's, it is somebody in Afghanistan, somebody in America. I mean, everybody is involved. It's their vision. It's not my vision.
Absolutely. So people have not missed much because I'm going to ask a very, very relevant question because many women and girls are watching this show, and from three of you, I would like to get some piece of advice for them regarding the women part. So please do watch this for next 5 minutes because that's the crux of the show. Right, sir. Anybody? Rather, I would like to get from all three of you, please.
You're muted.
I will let you unmute yourself.
Sorry, can you hear me?
Yes, yes.
Okay, all right. Advice to girls and women. In my view, Sandhya, hashtag women power, right? Actually says every single individual, every single girl, every single woman is just beautiful. They are unique. They are special. They are who they are, right? Every woman or every girl should stop living a life of comparison, comparing yourselves to others, right? I mean, it's just not a life that is meant to be. Everybody has a different journey, everybody has different dreams, passions, goals, right? That he or she wants to pursue, right? So you are unique, do what you want to do, believe in yourself, chase your dreams harder. When you believe in something, right, the entire ecosystem partners with you to support you in your vision, in your mission. A life of comparison is a very sad life. A busy life is even a more is an empty life, right? Do what matters to you. do what makes a difference to you. Sometimes be selfish. Think about yourself rather than thinking about the brother, the father, the husband, or all the other people around you, children. Think about yourself. It is your life as well. Stop being a memento of just sacrifice, sacrifice, sacrifice. Try and balance. Give to the society, but more than that, give it to yourself. Because if you are full, then only you can empty that happiness, that richness to others. If you are empty, there's nothing that you can give to the others, right? So be a little selfish, pursue your dreams, pursue your passion. And it's amazingly beautiful. I mean, I have been associated with women power, hashtag women power. I think it's just about 2.5 months. The amazing women that I have met thanks to DK Bakshi sir, who come on our show, so accomplished, so humble, doing such wonderful work. It's an absolute pleasure talking to these women, learning from them, knowing what their challenges are, how at every single step. I mean, we had somebody who said, she would probably cry in the night, but get up in the morning and say, yes, it's yet another day. I'm going to live my life. I'm going to do this. Such beautiful, talented women who never gave up, who believed in what they wanted to do and continued to do that, and they're still continuing to do, right? Doing for themselves, for the society, for the larger ecosystem, for the world. So be you and pursue what you want to do rather than, getting governed or directed by other people's dreams, other people's passions. This is what I want to do. This is where I want to be. It's my life at the end of the day. I want to live it the way I want to live it. Every woman should take charge of her own life and live it the way she wants it. I think that is what hashtag women power is all about.
It's all about. Right.
Thank you, Bakshi sir,
Right.
for having me as a part of this movement. Many, many, many gratitude, much gratitude.
Right. Over to Milani and sir, please.
My goodness, Shika, you made me almost tear up. That was so beautiful. It's exactly the feeling. It's exactly the feeling. I would say to every single girl or woman watching from around the world, aim to be free. Aim to be free. Free is a sense of being able to choose, make your own choices. And I know this is easy coming from certain countries, but try to aim at being free, achieve that freedom, that self-freedom. Make your own choices, no matter what society, family, or outer expectations are telling you to do. And I know, depending on where you are, this might feel really, really hard. But you know what? The world is global today. Find a mentor, find a sister somewhere else that can support you. They will be able to reach out to you and uplift you. So it's totally possible. Aim to be free, make your own choices. And let's also learn from the men everything they're doing right, okay? Because they're doing a lot right. So men and boys are born knowing they are entitled to more. They are entitled to achieving. They are entitled to ask. We need to learn that also. That is true empowerment, knowing that we are entitled to be, do, or have whatever we want to be, do, or have in our lives. So that's my message to every single girl or woman out there. Thank you.
Right. Over to sir.
I think both Shikha and Milani have spoken very beautiful. And they are beautiful, and they have beautiful mindset and beautiful knowledge. I salute them. I would like to share and tell all the girls and the women power around the world, whosoever is watching us and whosoever is going to watch us later. I have a simple formula: align and be agile. Align and be agile. Build confidence. Align and be agile. Build confidence. C, commit commit to be compassionate, because women is compassionate. D, deliver the best. Deliver the best. Deliver the best. E, Engage with a purpose. Have a purpose in mind. Have a mission in mind. Engage with a purpose. F. Firmness and faith of life that you are the best. Firmness and faith of life, you are the best. And G. Genuineness of your approach. So whatever you're doing, you should be genuine. And H. Happiness will win over everything. Happiness, happiness, happiness. Along with happiness, of course, because of COVID, health. Your health is more important because you are the runner of the family. You are the runner of the business. You are the captain of the family. You are the captain of the business. Health and happiness. So, in case you can look at this A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I can go on and on, but time is short. You can certainly become the game changer of the world. This world needs game changer, women game changers. This world is full of men. I am not, men have their own role. But what women can impact is something extraordinary. We have top class women of the world who have impacted businesses, who have impacted families. Indra Nui, for example, look at her. What a woman. But at home, she is like a daughter in law or a daughter or an ordinary wife. So, see what level she has reached. Kiran Bedi, ma'am, see what level she has reached. Michelle Obama, see what level, the way she talks, the way she communicates, the confidence, the agility. So there are, when you look at women, there is a huge list. There are 6 women. I always keep on talking. 6 women prime ministers in the world today, impacting the world with a difference. Salutes to all of them.
Right.
So therefore, there's a need for us to create that ripple of change. Change is law. Growth is optional. Choose wisely. I repeat, change is law. Growth is optional. Choose wisely. Come on, let's choose it. Become part of hashtag Women Power, a global movement. Even in 2040, I may not be around. Let this continue and let's break those areas where we talk about men and women. I mean, I am happy to go to North America, some of the restaurants where the board outside the restroom is, it is restroom. We don't differentiate between men and women. I salute that. I feel that is what the power is. And women can go hand in hand with men,
With men.
whether they drive an aeroplane or a car or they drive business. That is what the
Right.
power is.
So before we wrap up the show, my final question, and that is your message for Turiya Talks and Turiya Communications.
Okay, so we come to the end. We did not even know. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Okay.
38 minutes. We were so engrossed.
Yeah, so I would say I have been. I've seen some of the programs of Turia Talks, and I can see you are quite passionate about putting it together, getting people around to talk on various issues which are worth discussing, sharing. Because when you discuss, share, when you do the storytelling, it impacts, and we call it hammering effect. Hammering, 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 hammering. So I would say congratulations to you, Sandhya, for building up this Turiya Talks. I don't know what's the meaning of Turiya, and spreading it around the world, getting people around to share their thoughts, and let it continue beyond COVID. Let it go like hashtag Women Power finally will go to face in soon, hopefully. And because this storytelling is one of the best ways to spread knowledge, spread happiness, and finally to spread prosperity. It's not only the women which you are doing. Today is a Women Power Day for us to be here on the show. Thank you very much for inviting and giving us opportunity to share hashtag Women Power, a global moment, which has got a mission of 1 million women to be on this platform by 2024, irrespective of caste, creed, color, nationality, religion. Anyone around the world, any part of the world, must become part of it. Recently, we had, and we are still facing a lot of challenges in Afghanistan, and we did a show with our Afghan lady who is in exile in, I think she's in Denmark, and Melanie and me, we did a show with Farooq. She's our Women Power Afghanistan. Now, these are the things which Turiya Talks has taken forward. So we need to enlighten the world what is going on so that this world becomes a better place to live, work, and we create a legacy for the future generations so that beyond us, they remember that they were people who contributed to this. So thank you, Turiya Talks, for making this impactful presence through the social media and spreading knowledge, spreading happiness around the world. I would like to thank you and congratulate you, Sandhya, for this initiative of Turiya Talks.
Thank you. So with this, we have come to the end of the show. I would like to thank Mr. D.K. Bakshi, Ms. Shikha Gupta, and Melanie Falve. Wanted to say that feminism isn't about making women stronger. Women are already strong, and it's about changing the way the world perceives them, how strong they are. So we would definitely meet in the next show. Till then, stay safe, be healthy, and get vaccinated. But please do not forget to like, share, and subscribe your own Turiya Talks. Namaste.
Good luck and all the best.